Hi people, Viv going live from York. I thought I'd revisit the thing I spoke about. I can't even remember when it was, probably just after Christmas, I would have thought. So I thought I'd talk a bit about what I've been doing with trying to put new habits in place. Um, so if you're watching on replay, it'd be nice if you put replay. If you've never watched one of my lives before, it'd be great if you put new below, just so I know who's doing what. So I can't even remember which thing I said I was doing back at Christmas, but I remember I said that adding in things that you already do habitually, like brushing your teeth or getting ready for bed or whatever routine you have in the morning. So I thought I'd just tell you a bit about the routine I have in the morning. Now my morning routine is a bit weird because I don't get up the same time each morning. It depends what I'm doing that day. But I try and get up sort of half an hour before I need to do whatever it is, the first thing that I need to do. I'm blessed that because my kids didn't go to school, I never had that morning routine thing, so I can sort of base my life on whatever we're doing the next day. So normally the first thing I do in the morning is I do my shamanic check-in. So basically I greet my power animal. It just means that I'm sort of saying hello to the day. I do a certain amount of rattling and stuff, and it just makes me feel sort of empowered and ready to move through the day, because my power animal empowers me and makes me feel a better person, and I know it's there if there are any tricky things coming up. So what I added to that recently was my essential oil application. So I do certain things. Hi Donna. I do certain things to help my back. So I don't know if anybody's seen on some of the posts I put up that I'm now back to doing sort of running and walking and cycling and even using my climbing wall. It was very exciting. I was going to do my live in front of my climbing wall, but I couldn't because my husband's playing his guitar. So what I've added in with my shamanic check-in now is an essential oil application that I do for my back, which has been helping with that. And I'm thinking that I'm going to be adding in some stuff that my Alexander Technique woman showed me, which could also help with that at the same time. One other thing I do before I go to bed when I brush my teeth, so again I've put it in with something that I already do and that most people do, they brush their teeth before going to bed. So I'm trying to drink more water, so I tend to drink, have a drink before brushing my teeth. But I now take a digestive tablet that helps with some of the digestive things. Well, it just helps basically get more nutrients out of the stuff that I'm eating. And I also take a pill that helps me sleep, which I didn't think would. It's an essential oil thing, and I'd been using the oil, but actually I've started taking the sleeping. It's an oil in a tablet basically, and it's just actually making me feel a lot better because I'm getting a lot better quality sleep. And I hadn't realised I wasn't getting. I do sort of tend to sleep like the dead, but I've been sleeping a lot better recently, so I'm putting it down to maybe the digestive thing and the sleeping, and probably taking more water in. So again, another way to really add a good quality habit is to, as I said, tie it into something that you already habitually do. So brushing your teeth in the morning, I think I mentioned you could do squats or maybe some stretches or something like that. Brushing your teeth at night, maybe adding something in when you've taken the kids to school. Not something I do, but adding something in then. So with my 5k walking, I've tried to do it on a day when I drop my son at college. So that's worked really well for me because I'm already out in the car. I don't like using the car particularly, it's not environmentally sound, but if I can tie that in with something else like shopping or something else that I need the car for, then that makes me feel better. So tying in something with that. The stuff I've been doing with my Alexander Technique woman was to help my back. So I've been doing spinal twists, and another lovely thing she showed me is you can actually sleep in a way that means it's twisting your spine as well, which is really helpful. So I've just started adding that in to sleep better. So I just thought I would share a few of those things. I am actually in the process of reading a book about the power of habits, and it is one of those things that the reason I put the compass with the thing telling you that I was going to be going live about it is the idea that over time, if you put in good, consistent habits that are either helping you with your business or with some of the things you're trying to achieve or with your goals, that actually just that slight movement changes that can change the whole direction of your life if it becomes like a consistent, decent habit. So it's one of those things that you don't realise, that the compound effect over time can have a massive knock-on effect later, to the extent that you could be on a totally different path, health-wise or career-wise, or whatever it is you're looking at putting the good habits in for. You can be in a totally different place in 5 years' time just by adding these habits. But I've discovered in the past, trying to do too many things at once, to me, I feel overwhelmed. So for me, tying them into stuff that I already do. So I think I mentioned that one of the things with using essential oils that I hadn't even realised, other than the amazing benefits you can get from them anyway, but just if you're using yourself as a diffuser and breathing in, actually it really helps your breathing. And a lot of us, because we sit and our diaphragms are down and everything's down, actually that deep breath is super good for you. You get way more oxygen if you do deep breathing, because the bottom of your lungs is so much bigger than the top, that just like breathing in essential oils or having the diffuser on, or using the fact I use the nice hand stuff that my oils company makes, just that smile I get on my face when I breathe in the soap, the deep breathing, even just adding in something like that, adding in something where you just stop a moment and do something like breathing deeply. So for me, adding in that essential oil application for my back, I make sure that I actually breathe some of the oils in. So at that time, I'm probably getting 3 or 4 deep breaths, which might be the only time, if I don't remember through the rest of the day, that I actually do that deep breathing. But actually those 4 breaths are going to make such a big difference. And if I notice that difference and my body notices that difference, I may find that I'm doing that more during the day as well. So it's just little things like that, trying to tie in good habits at points where you're doing other things. So I just thought I'd share that because I'd mention it after Christmas, and hope you got some value from that. If you did, feel free to pass this one and the other, tag people in the other video where I talked about habits and accountability, I think, but I might post it in the links in the comments below so that you can see it. Hope you found value in that. Okay, take care. Bye.